How's it going, everyone? This is, of course, I MECHA from Mission 3, Part 14, Fix Our Die. A VIP around these parts. Thank you so much for showing up, Liv. Always good to have you. Don't mind you're not doing it yet at home. Please follow my friend, Fix Our Die. She's the best. Very, very good. Ow. Ow. Give her a follow, please. Of course, Super Grand Zaboma, good to have you again as well. Burmick, I did not forget you, of course, my friend. Glad to see you as well. Look, 2 streams in one. Yes, look. Sometimes I hit the start button, okay, and I forget I didn't update my stream info yet. I might have updated it, but I sure did hit the done button at the bottom of OBS that actually saves. Whomst amongst us? Whomst amongst us, right? Happens every time. I agree. You should follow RJ. Thank you. Anyways, welcome everyone. Liv, you asked me, how much are we loving Front Mission 3? And I've talked about it in some of the previous streams, right? Like, I am enjoying this game, right? I still love the Front Mission franchise. It's got its ups and downs. Not just this game, but like the series as a whole. Everyone knows Left Alive is basically crashed and burned this franchise. But it's not the first time the Front Mission thing has been not incredible. Right? Peak? I mean, it's a peak of sorts. Right? But alas, right? Like, Front Mission 3 is, even with me having only played Front Mission for the Super Nintendo, okay? And this game is not my favorite. This game is absolutely not my favorite. I think there are things it does better, that it's more interesting than Front Mission 1, right? For instance, I think the mechs look awesome in this game. Those Vonzers have never looked better. They could potentially look better in the future games, but I'm not sure. I haven't really seen them a lot for myself. I think the Vonzers customization is really interesting in this game, even if it doesn't quite nail it with the level of customization that I think 1 freely had, or was more reliant on the pilots, right? So like, in a way, it's a bit of a trade-off. Like, the pilots in Front Mission 1 dictate more of what skills they can learn, dictates more of what their preferred types are. That will limit what the mechs are able to do, but the mech parts were a lot more interesting in 1 with their with the kinds of things it does, like gun arms, not just arms that hold on to a gun, but like arms that can were a gun, or like, hey, arms that did better melee damage because, you know, they were specifically for melee on top of holding a weapon of sorts. It's like, there's like all kinds of like smaller technicalities that I liked out of Front Mission 1. But like, Front Mission 3 does an interesting thing with all these like abilities and whatnot that each mech part can distinctly teach a mech pilot, regardless of what their specialization and preferred type of class they would be, whether that's a gunner, a sniper, a missileer, or a melee class, right? But the randomization element, the RNG on the abilities to like trigger and learn, I don't love that. That's not my favorite. I would have much preferred that to be like a straight up like AP cost. So it's like, doesn't feel like I'm just rolling a dice in that way. And if I am going to be rolling a dice, I want it to be a little more interesting, just then is this thing going to proc or not, right? Also, not every ability in this game is that interesting. I'm sure Super Grazaboma knows this. As most people who know this game for Front Mission 3, you're just throwing the same ability on a certain on a character, usually like 3 or 4 times, right? You could try to make something more interesting, but it's also like it's not gonna nearly be as effective, right? I've talked about this a lot with that, like the gunners. You just slather them with rate of fire up 1, which completely diminishes the point of having any other skill, right? Because you just want that to trigger the most. So you throw that on multiple times onto your mech, and it's like, that's not fun. Right? It's not that fun. I like this game, but it's not, doesn't get all the way there for me. And also, I don't love the story. I love the world that Front Mission exists in, and the universe it takes place in, obviously, and the politics behind it. I don't love Front Mission 3's particular machinations because I think their characters are pretty weak overall, right? Sorry, not that their characters are weak overall. It's more just like the writing fails them, I find, quite often. That's generally speaking how I feel about Front Mission 3. Do I still want to keep playing it? Absolutely. Right? Am I suffering these characters a little bit? A little bit. Right? Super Grounds of Honor, I think you would say we're, like I was asking before, it's like, I think we're about 2/3 of the way through this game, approximately. I want to say I just tied up mission 40. I'm going to say like 43, maybe 42. So like, I think I have maybe like in between like 10 to 15 more missions left in this game, maybe a little more than that. So like, we're moving. I fully expect to fully wrap this game by, if not next week, then the week after, right? I expect as much. I might even just like really just hammer down on it in 2 weeks time, just so I can get out of the way. New Game Plus? There is technically a New Game Plus in this game. Marco, happy Taco Tuesday. Oh, taco right about now. Would love a taco right about now. Marco, what's your ideal taco situation? I would love to know. Would love to know. But yeah, there's a New Game Plus, Liv. Like there's you technically do one playthrough of this game where like you follow like Emma story, the blonde lady with the bob cut. And then from there, it's like there's other half story if you made another choice very, very early in the game, where you follow like a similar but divergent story following another character, which is your sister in this game. But it's like I'm not committed to a New Game Plus on this. Marco says, I'm a basic carnitas tacos fan. Burmick also agrees. Carnitas, cilantro, onions, verde salsa. Ooh, it's very specific on the verde. Maybe pickled red onions? Yeah, I'm into that. Yeah, 60 or so missions is also what I assumed as well. Granzaboma. That's exactly what I was thinking. Marco, when I was thinking like carnitas, I also agree, carnitas. I don't know if I'm picky on like verde salsa or not, but like I'll use like, instead of like a verde, and instead of maybe needing to have pickled red onions, or like I love me some fresh red onion because it gives that like super high acidity, like really bite you right in the mouth kind of a feel, right? But like what I really love is like getting something like a ceviche, right? I think getting like a ceviche is like a really, really, really nice thing to throw on top of like a taco as well. Regardless of carnitas or not. I think sometimes it's like you want to be careful with what you choose also, because with the carnitas, it's like obviously carnitas is it's a bold thing to put on the taco, right? Like, it's not something as neutral. Not neutral. What's the term I'm looking for? It doesn't stand out as much compared to, like, say, maybe some chicken, right? Maybe some, like, you know, maybe like some beans and stuff like that. It's like a little more of a. It's just not as bold as like putting a bunch of carnitas on top or something like this. So you don't want to mute your ceviche by having like too mild of flavors on top, because then you just don't notice them, right? And that's no good either. You still want to have, like, you know, your that carnitas pop with the like super boldness of the flavor that comes out of it. But it's like, when I think about, like, say, it's like, so okay, so like, for instance, like the best chicken tacos that I've ever gotten, like, I swear to God, biting into this, like, into the chicken, it's like, it was like halfway biting into a lime, but it was still like a very nice, like, roasted chicken as well. So it was like, you get something more out of it other than just like, I'm eating a protein, I guess. Right? It's like when you eat beans in tacos, or actually a lot of like Mexican cuisine, I should say. You know when the beans are like not impressive because you can't, it's not that you can't taste them. It's like you just don't get anything out of it other than, yeah, the texture's here, I guess. Right? But it's like when the beans are like seasoned real good, it's like you can always tell, right? You can always tell. And it's like the exact same way when it comes to like throwing a really good salsa verde on top, or using a ceviche, or using whatever, right? Like whatever your fresh thing is on top. It's like you need, it's like, I want to be able to taste it. Which is why I like, you know, the red onion when it's fresh, because it's like, you can absolutely taste it. Beans on the side, just like Drew Barrymore said. I agree. I'll do a bean. I'll do dippins for beans for sure, if that's the case. Or, you know, just like have a little like knifey thing, just kind of slather some. Anyways, sorry, I did not mean to talk about all this. I'm also very hungry. Shit. Oh man, it's like there's a small part of me that just said, "Oh no." I kind of wish I had some Taco Bell, but I also don't remember when last time I had Taco Bell. Yeah, also, yeah, please give my friend Liv a follow if you don't mind. Always good. Liv is trying to reach that follower goal. You're real close, right? It's something like 6 off or something like this. Last I checked, was that right? I think that's what we saw last night, right? Right, Liv? Something like that. Something like that. Anyways, let's play the video game, shall we? Let's load this up. Let's click here. It's like 5 now. Okay, okay. Let's click this. Click on this. Ooh, yeah. That's the good stuff. Also, I forgot to plug in my controller. Let's hope this works. Oh boy. Nothing broke. Camera's still okay. OBS seems to be agreeable. Russ, tell me what lost you in Go Zuger. Okay. Well, it's not getting lost. Sorry. There's the end point was where I got lost, Liv. I think more, the better way to say it is, I got very overwhelmed. Got very overwhelmed. Very overwhelmed in Go Zuger. It's a cliffhanger. You're supposed to be lost. Oh, it wasn't just that episode, Liv. It's every episode. It's not just like, oh, this is fun because it's quirky and whatever, right? And it's like just letting it wash over you. I'm trying so hard to let it wash over me. It's a me. It's a not you. It's not the show. It's a me thing. It's more just like, huh. That's me making that sound after I watch every single episode, right? So Granzo says, I'm guessing you saw the Mecha Godzilla painting I bought and posted. Was that what you posted? I think you posted it yesterday, right, Super Granzo? That thing looks sick as hell. I was so surprised, like how large it was. But why? Live. It's just... Ah, jeez, I didn't want to click the start. Whatever. It's fine. I'll use a safe state. It's just, there's so much happening, like, nonstop. Right? Like, the pace of that show is unrelenting. Unrelenting. What's overwhelming? It's simple. They're go winner number one. Yeah, I guess. When you put it that way. When you put it that way. I don't know. I came into... by the time I started rewatching the stream after I was getting my dinner, right? I was watching that moment between that one very, very, very handsome Gozerger boy and that one monster lady having a very tender moment. I'm like, oh, this is nice. And then things just went right off the rails right again after that. So I'm like, okay. Fine. Great. Also, what are we doing here? Okay, we're talking anima. If you don't remember what happened last time, we blew up the Tianlei mobile fortress. The giant thing on tank treads that had like a superstructure around it. She cares about it. I know. I can tell. I want more of that, is what I'm saying, Liv. It doesn't have to be go, 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 go. But I mean, like, I get it. Go, go, Power Rangers was literally the song in a previous series, but she thinks she's helping. I hope so. I hope so. It seemed like a very tender moment. Supply base uses a ruin of an old castle surrounded by a massive wall. Problem is infiltrating the base itself. Sort of defense is perfect. Yeah, so we blew up that giant tank and now we are on our way to invading Shanghai to liberate it. And if you don't remember, there is President Xi, who is, I think, basically a fascist, I think, or dictator-like. And then there's the also Balgrabovsky, I think that's what their name is, who looks like Colonel Sanders for some reason. And he is also plotting with President Xi. So we're overthrowing the government with these Hualian rebels, and their leader is now a 10-year-old who is the son of the president before President Jie, who assassinated him. It's a lot happening. Send a squad to make a bridge across the mountain and the walls. That was amazing. What? Okay, sure. So you can't expect slower pace from the bonkers status quo change episode. That's where the two-parters before were. Yeah, okay, well. I'm trying, Liv. I'm trying. Sorry, Spain, how's it going? Good to see you. First time chatter, of course, in here. Thank you for joining. Obviously, we've seen each other around a lot, right? This sounds like a lot of politics in this video. Yeah, the far right hates it. Or not even the far right, I guess the libertarians, right? There's a lot of politics in the Front Mission series, Saray's Bane. It's almost exclusively all about that. And mechs. The rebels are invading Wuhan. All right, here we go. How is the Wuhan Shangli army doing? Morale is low because we blew up the giant tank. Some are deserting and joining the enemy. All because their superiors depended too much on a toy. Wow. Yeah, everything's going great. Hope you're doing all right. Sorry, me. I'm, it's Tuesday. Trying to wrap up this game. I was saying to Super Grazaboma in my stream earlier. It's like, I think we're like 2/3 the way there. So we're moving. We're moving. Is headquarters sending us back up? Probably not. All right, here we go. Wars happen because of politics. Got to take wars out of the games. Make them all Animal Crossing where we can learn about capitalism. Yeah. What what better way to learn about society than through the eyes of a Tom Nook? Right? What better way? Too real. Too real. Nothing political. Oh, absolutely not. Just simple exchange of goods. What else could it be, Liv? I hear that Tom Nook is a bad man. He is the baddest man. I would hypothetically say Tom Nook is the baddest of them all. And that's... I think. I'm not the biggest Animal Crossing person, but I've read enough. KK Slider seems okay. That little dog sure knows how to play a guitar, but I think that's all KK does, I think. Okay, all these enemy soldiers are freaking out because they don't have their Tianlei tank anymore. Interest-free loans with no deadline? Better than reality. That's true. That is true. That is true, Liv. KK Slider's a freelancer. I have a connection to him. Yeah, okay. What's the name of the owl that's a librarian again? I always forget the owl librarian's name. He seems nice, I think. I remember when I was younger, I left my friend's birthday party so I could go to a KK Slider concert. All right, that rules. Hooters? Get out of here, Liv. You're lying to me. That owl's name is not Hooters. That's a different... That's capitalism. That's a whole other thing. Dude, no, you're lying to me, right? You're lying to me. Animal Crossing owl. Okay, just owl. Nookipedia? Excuse me? Am I reading this correctly? Nookipedia. If I click on this, am I going to get a virus? Am I going to get TOS'd on Twitch if I click on this? What's going on? Oh, Blathers, you're right. Yeah, Blather. Okay, thank you. Look. Oh, and there's Celeste, too, as well. Okay, sure. How about that? Here's the thing that I think is funny about Blathers. His, like, eyebrows are naturally, like, always at a downward angle. So it's like, he always looks like he's plotting. Hey, Gonch, how's it going? Gonch says, Nookipedia also does Limp Bizkit. I'm sure. Not a virus, but maybe infections. Should go get that checked out. Oh, right, it's museum curator. Okay, so it's not a library. That tracks. That tracks. Okay. Here's a funny thing. I wish when I was younger, I wish I became a librarian. I wish I was more on a career track to go work at the library. Because I think the library is a super cool place in society. I wish they told me when I was younger that the library is just not all about books. I love books. I'm not a bookhead per se. I don't read a ton of books every year or something like this, but it's like, boy, the library sure seems like a cool place. I would love to work at the library. It'd be super easy to find a well-paying library. Yeah, that's the other problem. That's the other problem, Liv, right? Also, who is this guy? Sao? Shot my dad's position has nothing... This guy must be like someone's son in the DHZ army, which is just China, right? The Zhang, I should say. All right, here we come. Oh, they don't have much. There's Kazuki. We'll blitz them and strike their supply base. Let's go. Okay. Oh, they're bugging out. This guy's like, they're coming for us. I don't want to die. Hold your ground. Fight or I'll shoot you. Jesus. Series Bane says, my wife and I both worked at different libraries for a few years. That's fun. What did you do there? Like, here's the other thing too. It's like, when, look, my job status is in question in the next couple weeks. I've considered like I should just like volunteer some time at the library while I'm job hunting and stuff, right? Is Blockbuster a library? Yeah, kinda. It's private. I don't know if it's it's also doesn't exist anymore, but I mean, kinda. All right, let's take Lee. Let's take Dennis. Let's also take should I take Linny or should I take? I feel like I need a missileer, but I kind of just want to get in there and punch, you know? Let's take Marcus. I think there's one Blockbuster left in Oregon. Oregon? Or why'd I say it? Oregon? Oh, no. Oregon. Wasn't there that whole story that there's still... It's like, there was that documentary that got put out about that. Wasn't it, Gran Zaboma? I don't know if that was in Oregon or not, but... I don't know. Oh, that was it? Burmick? I'll believe it. Series Bane says, I'm legally blind, so I helped with the assistive technologies and shelved. She was the young adult specialist. Hell yeah. I would love a job title that makes me the YA specialist. That sounds awesome. But that sounds awesome for your job too, Series Bane. That is very, very noble, obviously, for you, I think. Shout outs your way. All right. I'm going to assume the resistance we're picking here is totally fine. It's anti-P for anti-pierce. Sure. Let's put you here. Let's put you here. No, hold on. Let me try this one more time. Let's put these guys on the inside track and then these guys on the outside track. I think that makes more sense. Opted good luck with your fronts and your missions. I'll be like, yeah, it's all good. Thanks, Series Bane. Much appreciated. Also, glad to see you around the Discord and stuff every now and then. Always good time. Thank you so much. All right, what are we fighting up against here? Bunch of tanks. What's this guy? Lying mech. I don't need to capture this one. I have lots of these. What we got over here? Another lying. Another lying. Tiandong. I think I have enough of these guys. And Moiserine just not posting this. It's all good. That's the funny thing about our community. I love that it's like, you know, people can always like engage as much as they want to, and I find it be a very welcoming space for that, right? So, always glad to have you. Thank you so much. What's this big guy? A Nilong? Okay. Assault Fist. That's weird. This giant thing is a... Look at the shape of this guy. How does this thing punch? Is what I want to know. Guess we'll find out when we run up on it. I guess. I'm just imagining that thing like ramming into you or something. All right, let's take our boy Dennis. Let's see if we can get one of these missileers. Well into range. I don't even need this much range, possibly. 83%. Yeah, let's do that. Pilot damage. Okay, AP minus 30. Good start. Pilot damage 1. I love to see this. Good. And another one. God, I almost missed. Oh, wow, look at this. Don't miss. Don't miss, Dennis. Oh, yeah. Fuck. All the way. That guy is super dead. I mean, literally super dead. He literally killed the pilot inside. Tank is still intact. We get it as salvage, right? Love to see it. That's why we like Dennis around here, as problematic as he is. Alright, so we have another missileer over here. I won't be able to reach him, but that's okay. Let's get Marcus. Let's punch up this tank a little bit. The shield hack, I'll take it. Okay. That's good. Let's get our guy up here. I would consider using my punch as well, but I think I'm better off shooting with the shotgun, because if I punch and I hit the... This says 35 hit points on Cater. That's like Caterpillar is what it's saying, with just the tracks. It'd be wasteful if I hit that with my fist and then I do no damage to the body, right? So let's just do this. There we go. I blew up those legs real nice. I could finish off this tank, or I could try shooting this guy. Let's just finish off the tank. Right. Perfect. Again, like, I'm getting a lot of these abilities to trigger off right now, but like, there's a lot of RNG in this game, right? It's like all those abilities firing off, which body part on these enemies I'm hitting, completely randomized, right? It's never guaranteed. Okay. Ow. Great. Now he's confused, which is not good. Okay, stop. Stop trying to blow up my main character. Do you mind? Oh, God. Okay, that missed. We're fine. Alright, what are we doing? I should probably take care of this guy. Zoom up just a little bit. I don't want to go up too far because I don't want to risk, like, aggroing these enemies up here, but the closer I am, the better chance to hit. As you can see here, it's 91%. As opposed to back here, 87. Probably even further back. 83%. That's not good, to say the least, but I think what I'm going to do is actually support these guys back here. Ah, can't reach. Oh, because this car is in the way. this little annoying car. If I didn't have to, like, walk around this way, it's because this tank is in the way, so... Why don't I do this? See if I can blow up this tank. That ain't gonna do it. Ejected. That's good. Then I can at least move through it, which is great. So There's no point in trying to go over the pilot because I can't salvage tanks anyways, and also if I try to shoot this pilot, I have a low chance of killing it in one turn, whereas I can definitely kill this tank in one more turn. So let's just move Dennis over here. Shoot this guy. Let's go closer. I might as well. I might as well. 91%. Alright. Still a good shot. Let's change some melee. Oh, one and done. I love it. All the way dead. Alright. That's good. Okay, let's block that. Easy. Ow. Three blocks left. Well, 49%. Let's take the 50-50 on this. There it is. All right. What should I do next? Can I reach this guy? I can. All right. Let's try this. That's good. That's great, even. Okay. Let's... you. Let's shoot this tank. Hopefully this finishes it off. There's good tactics happening. Good tactics. Okay, now I can take Marcus. Let's roll him all the way up here. Give this guy a big punch. Oh, and eject punch? That's fantastic. Knock that guy right out of his tank. That'll save us a turn. Right, I'm not going to be able to get over there and kill the pilot, but that's fine. I probably won't be able to do it by myself anyways, so... let's come over here. Yeah, let's go for it. Well, that's the problem. We hit the legs, so it didn't blow up, right? Okay, now this guy's coming for me. This does a lot of damage. This guy trying to punch us. So let's go for a block, right? If I let that hit me, like, I have a lot of health, but I don't feel like risking it. Dennis is not the most... it doesn't exactly have a lot of health, so... Alright, finish that thing in retaliation. Can't do anything about this. Thank God. Okay, we're getting close to fighting this really big dude. Okay, let's get Dennis a bit closer. Actually, no. I need to take care of this melee guy, because this melee guy is very dangerous. So one square just so he can't punch us back. Alright. Not incredible, but alright. really finish this guy off. I'm not worried about this tank. It's the last thing of my worries. Let's take our guy. Let's take Kazuki over here. See what we can do against... Okay. Aye, our body. It's not good. Marcus still has full health, so that's fine. Let's try this. It's not good. Liv saying, I didn't have anything for a taco, so I made kind of a, like, what if an onigiri was a bowl? Wait, are you saying you just put a taco on rice? Is that what we're saying? Because that still sounds great. That's like an open-faced burrito in a bowl without the bread. Is that what's happening, Liv? Did you even still have a taco shell? Harper Boy, how's it going? Oh, cool. So I guess these streams are where we make food into whatever. Bag egg coming up. No! No! There will be no bag. Uh-oh. What are we doing here? I mean, this could be bad. This guy does more damage than my body has, so... Taste the power of my mobile weapon platform. What are you doing? I don't... It literally just goes bonk. Okay. I guess. I need to finish this guy off. I need to get this guy out of my hair. Fantastic. Get fucked, dude. Ah, jeez. But I missed that episode. Russ will have to play it again. No, I don't have to do anything, Liv. Why would I do this to my audience? Bag egg video for film club? No! No! Also, that'd be very funny, but no! Absolutely not. What? It's alright, I need to focus for a hot moment. This guy is going to be a problem. This guy also going to be a problem. This guy, not a problem anymore. I just need to shoot this guy with anything. I need to move Kazuki away from this fucking dude. What is this guy's movement? 4. P15 out. Okay. Doesn't have guns, so... Alright, let's do the prudent thing. Let's put Kazuki over here. Put him over here. Let's punch the crap out of this guy. Fantastic. Let's... I'm not going to worry about this guy for now. For now. Let's see if we can snipe him out. The legs, you son of a bitch. No, that's not efficient. Let's do this instead. Good. Who says no one would put something that bad on the film club list? It's sacred. You can't just put any YouTuber on there. I mean, Liv, as you say that, that sure does sound like you just put a video on the list. I'm not looking at the list right now. But gosh, that sure sounds like you sure just did that. Or someone did. Also, let me get rid of this spam bot really quick. Goodbye. No. No, says Liv. Okay, well. I believe you. I haven't looked in the list in days. Well. Let's build this tank really quick. Come on. It's fine. Last time I saw the list, hackers are on there, and that's not kind of fun. Yeah, I have to reach out to the people that have films on the list right now. Oh my god, that hurt. Okay, this thing is almost dead. We just gotta, one more punch. Yeah, I gotta do some coordinating for the film club list with people that have films on there already, and also getting folks who can make a new pick, because we have a lot of new members recently, so like kind of like rehashing how like hey, this is how the film club works. If you want to make a pick, everyone's welcome to do it, yada yada yada, right? Oh, Super Grounds MOA, there is. I'll share the link. Give me one sec. So in the movies channel for the VGB's, for the VGB's Discord, which I'm putting into the chat, obviously it's discord.gg/VGBs. In the movies channel in there, Super Kronzaboma, I've got some pinned messages in there. But you can review how the film club stuff works there if you wish. We can also just go to this handy dandy little URL for the IYD VGB Film Club, which is not a great URL, but it's fine. It's serviceable for now. I might change that in the future. Well, you'll see the giant spreadsheet in there for all the films we've watched for the film club. And then part of that is nice handy dandy way if you'd like to take part and make a pick. It'd be more than welcome for you to join us, right? Alright, I should be able to kill this thing with one more punch, right? Might need two. So let's do this. Ooh, shield attack. This'll finish it. Bonk. Get out of here. With your big weird ship that just nudges you as a melee attack. Impossible. I can't. Not here. Poof. Later, dude. That's what I'd say that. Alright. I gotta bonk this guy. So let's take Kazuki over here. Actually, let's go... No, yeah. Over here is fine. Oh, God. Alright. Give him a big old bonk. Hey, so real question. Do we hate anybody new or still Kazuki mostly? That's a great question, Hardboiled Boy. You know, like... I mentioned it last stream, right? Like, Dennis is probably not on the shit list anymore. Dennis was definitely very questionable, right? Literally, when you first meet him, he's like super racist towards Japanese people for some reason. Or sorry, Japanese electronics. But he repeats it over and over again how much he wants to get the hell out of Japan, so... Then there's also, like... Marcus, who I guess is a deadbeat dad, kinda is a very ill-communicative father at the very most, for sure, right? Oh, wow, we ejected this guy. Okay. I don't think I'll be able to get over there, but... Oh, yeah. It's last turn. Well, that's fine. So, like... You know, they're not great, but I guess okay for now. Is what I'll say. Like Ma Bell, he's got the ill communication. It's a good song. It's a good song, Liv. Also, am I gonna get it? Okay, I got the kill. That's fine. Ryogo is a pest. He's definitely a pest. Am I fully gonna call him a sex pest? No, but he's creepy. He's definitely creepy, right? He's definitely a creep. Yun is very young, but also... Oh, we got a platinum. Hell yeah. But she, like, slapped the shit out of that kid a few episodes ago. And when I mean kid, I mean, like, that girl was probably, like, 10 years old, right? That sucked. I was not into that. For those who weren't there for the episodes previous, Kazuki slapped Yun on our team, who is 17 years old, I would note. And like he's a very large, brawny dude, so that was very weird and bad. And has absolutely anger management issues. Kazuki right here. Emma is kind of okay, I guess. Although Emma did, remember, she did make the Midas bomb, even if admittedly she did not invent the bomb part of it. That just happened to happen as a result of her research for what is supposed to be a renewable energy source. Or radiation, at least. The Midas bomb? Yeah. It hits. When it hits, Liv, it hits good. That'd be really funny, actually. they Midas bong in this was just like some coveted bong that everyone's trying to seek out for like political power. That'd be very fun. All right, the rebels are here. Who else? Is there any characters? Lee is okay. Lee is not okay. Lee, who we brought with us, is also a Chinese nationalist turned to being a rebel after he had to, I guess, kill his family on orders by the government that he willfully signed up to join, which is the enemy force that we're fighting right now. Politics, I guess, but no one is exactly gold in this story, right? It's like saying the best character in this game is a scientist that happened to create something that created a gigantic, like, millions of deaths frightening bomb. I guess you could say so, but you know what is gold? This game. I wouldn't say that either. All right. This guy's gonna make us a bridge, it seems. Here's the thing with this story that I'm finding. It's like the consistent thread is that Kazuki wants to like ensure the safety of his sister, right? And as it shakes out, his sister is also a scientist and also worked on the Midas bomb. Sorry, the Midas project, which turned into the Midas bomb, I should say. But like from the Japan perspective, whereas Emma, who is with us right now, who is supposedly also Alyssa's sister, which is weird. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. Don't worry about it. Just know Kazuki's trying to get his sister who's been being held captive right now, I guess. All right. Let's check our email really quick. And also, there's a giant fake internet in this game. What more do you want? What more do you want? You want to learn about the world of Front Mission? You go into this fake-ass internet. Let's turn our emails. Yeah, so basically, Linny is the best character so far because he drove a mech powered by poop. Sure. I'll accept this. Wow, look at all these emails we have. Okay. Japan police is thanking me for helping arrest a criminal. So we're a snitch. Right? Liv, what if I told you someone made a mech that is powered by methane? And by methane, what if it was just poop? Right? And also that mech is just a dump truck with chicken mech legs. So, and it's got like little machine guns on the front, I guess. So, okay, got a password from our friend Koike in Japan. What if you did, and what if it was Russ? Look, there's a lot of what ifs in this game. This is what I'll say. So Groundswell says, this is what the internet was like in the 90s. Yeah, it's like, what if the internet was like basically more like a BBS, right? Okay, great. Lindy got an email. Did we ever solve the Norman Bates thing? I think that's still ongoing. That's with Dennis's thread here, right? The last thing we got from our friend Sybil, who is in the FBI, I guess, who is interrogating a guy named Norman Bates. I can't live. A lot of what ifs in this game. Was sent to a psychiatric hospital, couldn't do anything. Media is very unhappy. FBI might make me the scapegoat. Tell me about your operation when you get back. So yeah, that's where we left off. Oops, hit the wrong button. Still pending on this. Prodigy, CompuServe. Imagine if those were our internet. Yeah. I can't put AOL keywords into this game. I'm sorry, Burmick. The Norman Bates? I mean, it's a Norman Bates, who is also apparently a murderer of sorts. So maybe, but also this game takes place in 21 something, 21, 25, maybe 2020. Yeah, like the Rush album. Thanks. Horrible boy. Hey, it's Kaon. How's it going? Linny, my son, your heroic deeds report daily in Sulawesi. You took the deed, says Tian Lei by yourself. That's not true. But Linny, why aren't you using the methane Vanzer? Did it break down? We made a revision to the poster we're using on our website. So here's the thing as well, Liv. Linny is a salesman for his family's invention of the methane Vanzer, which is, again, the truck with the mech legs on it. But I have given Linny here a actual fully working operational real mech. And so now his father is like, why aren't you using the mech we gave you? I guess they made a new ad? What? Can I reply anyone? No, I can't. Okay. The dog with the butter on... What? Let's get online. Where is it? Is it Singapore? No, it's Philippines. Also, what if your internet was entirely localized like this? You know? What if your, like, subdomains were all organized in fun little hexagons that you had to navigate like this? You know? All right, let's go to... Was it this one? No, it's not this one. Maybe it's Indonesia. Yeah, there's the Barilar Farm family website. Let's take a look. They said they made a new ad for their website. Here it is. Look at those gifts. Those little horses. It's a good looking website. What can I say? What am I looking for here? Topics? Wow. Frontline methane Wanzers. This look, graphic design is my passion. This is front mission. It's right there. There's the methane Wanzer up top there, Liv. This little truck just shouting victory. Many know the DHZ's Tianlai fortress was destroyed by the Hualian rebels. But did you know methane Wanzers had a hand in this? They absolutely did not. Our head researcher, Linny Barilar, oh, he's a head researcher. I thought it was a head salesman, but fine. Led the Hualian to victory, and this is just fake news. The website is dedicated to methane Wanzers and their place in the annals of history. I mean, if you want to see that mech up close and personal, here you go, Liv. It's the next generation Wanzer. Now on sale. Also, that cursive Z makes it look like it's saying methane Wanger, which is a fun little guy. It's a fun little guy. It's meant for farming, okay? Look, it's not meant for combat, supposedly, but you know, they're trying to sell them. With the Z, I don't have time for this, Hardboy boy. God damn it. We're not. That's bait. That's what that is. That's bait. I'd rather surf the internet of this fictional way back yesterday. Also, I didn't even look. Want to go to a BBS? What do we got? Let's go to the Dahong Zong. Other? No, not the Rebels website. What am I looking for? Armored Kinkakuji? No. Maybe Corporation? I'm trying to find a hacker website. Maybe the USN would have one. They're usually under other. Intrepid Stupid. Here we go. Oh yeah. The USN Internet Crusaders. Let's go to the BBS. We've been here before. It's a message board. Someone saying, I found a weird new OS. Probably an alpha. Can't get it to run on any of my systems. It's hidden in the Diablo Avionics website. Check it out. Let me know if you find what system it runs on. From Bill. Oh, and a reply. Great. Great. How about some cool downloads? I've downloaded all this stuff before. I downloaded some 3D CG and a Midas controller, which I don't think is quite what you think it is in this game. Hell yeah, just install Untrusted Mysterious OS. Look, this game was made in the year 2000, or technically 1999, or released in Japan. They didn't know shit back then, right? All your passwords in this game are like just keywords, right? Let's go. Let's check out our desktop, which I forgot. I have more things I can set as my desktop background, like this cool image of an old man we ran into that kung fu kicked a mech in half. Oh, actually, no, I can set Marcus's pic. Yeah, now we're talking. Got this cool art that Marcus's kids made for us, which is extremely sad because that's one of Marcus's daughters crying in the corner because her dad is basically leaving home to go do whatever. Look, this game, let's try and do things, right? But how about this cute ninja photo of his kids? That's fun. Why are you pretending like that cutscene didn't play earlier? That old dude kicked the shit out of that mech. Oh. We emailed him. He emailed us that photo, Hardboy Boy. In case you forgot. Anyways. This game is whack. This game is wild. That's what I'll say. Let's move on, shall we? Come on. Altisen, how's it going? Good to see you. Had to show the folks what the fake internet was up to. And check our emails, of course. Let's keep pushing into Shanghai. Coming through the bridge. That's us. How are the other squads doing? Can't hold it much longer. It just sure sounds like they're trying to reinforce, obviously. So we can thumb through this fairly quick. All right, here we go. I'm fully assuming it's like I'm going to get a pretty small series of battles just making our way into, obviously, the capital, right? So that's the castle wall. I might even say it's great. We are in China, after all. Dude, are we really going to try to plant a bridge here? You can depend on me as long as you cover me good. Okay. Those machine guns up top won't be a problem, certainly. If that's the case, I need missileers on my team. Okay. Yep. Great. I find it's very funny. It's like it really need to get that in there, like with that scene of them in their base. It couldn't just like do that over like a comms radio or something like that, right? So we have to like load in this whole new scene back and forth. Okay. That's a big tank. So they plan on getting in by placing a bridge. All units prepare to intercept. You would think that they would have planned like the defense of this. They're like, surely no one will build a bridge to try to get over this giant wall. Over this little cliffside. Watch out, boss. They've begun hitting us. Calm down. Kazuki's out there. He'll protect us. Just think about your job. I mean, how am I going to do that from here? I'll let me lay a finger on the engineers. Okay. This crash zoom. Cinema! Alright. Let's bring... Who do I want? Let's go Marcus. I get the feeling... will I need... No, let's bring Kazuki. Kino, even. Let's bring Dennis, but let's go... I can't preview what's ahead of me, which is half the problem here, right? Let's bring Dennis, because he's a killer. And let's also bring Emma. Let's also bring Linny, because I feel like I need missiles for this one. The reason why I want to bring missiles is because they essentially negate any height for trying to hit things that are like high up or like over a wall. Whereas like my other characters won't be able to do that. So let's try this. So I have 2 Missileers and Dennis, right? Let's take a quick look here. How am I even going to get through this? I have no clue. Do I even like go up the side? I don't think so, right? Kind of feels like I just have to wait. Maybe I don't want to bring Kazuki on this one. He's got his shotgun. He can kind of hit things. But, let's see. I think we'll be fine. Let's try this. Cinna? More like Cinemasker. Look. Hard pass. Live, right? Hard pass on that. What are we working with? Missiles. Missiles. Also, what kind of type? Ying. Okay. More missiles. All missiles! Jesus Christ. And then this tank guy. Well. This is gonna be... This seems like it's gonna be hard. Okay, let's get my guy up here first. Oh, this is barely gonna hit. I don't think I have a choice. Okay. Not bad. Not bad. Three hit points? Come on! Get out of here with that. That's bullshit. Also, I didn't even need to move up there. I goofed that up, personally. Alright, here we go. That was not a great amount of damage, but... Let's try that again. Okay. Wait, don't hit them! I need those guys! Yee! That's not good. Also, did I save? I don't remember if I saved or not. Stop hitting my engineers, you jerks! I'm gonna throw a save state down right now. Okay, let's try this again, right? Let's finish this one off. Okay. I gotta worry about those Missileers on the end too. This is not good. This is not good. But at least they've got this bridge sort of made, right? Sort of. Let's over here. Okay. He missed. He missed! What an asshole! I can't believe he missed! Yeah. Fine. Fine. How long is this bridge gonna take to make? Oh, don't hit him in the body. Oh, thank God. The last HP is the only one that matters. That's true. Hey, no, don't. Okay, he's still alive. He's still alive. Can I cross this bridge finally or what? No, I can't. Oh, fuck. Oh my God. How much longer? I'm starting to regret bringing a melee character. I don't have a choice. 94? Okay, let's do this. Let's take Linny. Please hit. 88%. Please hit. Thank God. Thank God. Okay. I need Dennis. I need Dennis to work some magic. %. Okay, pilot damage 1. That's great. That's a great start. How about another one? Okay. How about one more? Fuck yeah. Okay, there we go. There we go. I mean, it still has to hit. Don't miss. Thank God. All right. Handled. Okay, so that means I can take... I don't think I can reach that, can I? That's too many. Just too far. Just can't reach that. That's okay. We'll just do... I guess I can't really do anything with Emma, which is unfortunate. This guy will be fine, right? He can take one more missile hit and he'll be okay. Probably. Probably. Let's put Emma right here so she's ready to cross this bridge. Please tell me it's just one more turn. Yeah. Yeah. Thank God. The bridge is great. Okay. Here we go. Also, it's like the bridge is only one block, like one block, right? It's like they could have designed this a little bit better for this boss wall, right? Like, what are they doing? All right. Stop messing around. Let's... what do I need to do? It's just a bit of sheet metal. Yeah, that's really... I mean, there was a frame they laid down in 2 turns. It's Kaon, right? I don't know if I want to put Emma up that far. So let's consider our other options first. I can move Linny here. What is this? There's just a whole bunch of fences holding in this bunch of boxes. Hit this guy from afar, but there's no reason to do that. I'll probably do that with the missiles. Don't think I can hit anyone with my shotgun from here. Right? No, it's too far. Okay. Also won't be able to drop down that far. Let's go here. I'm gonna guess I could put Dennis up here. Ah, shit, that post is in the way. Man. If I go here. Ah, one square away, of course. God damn it. What if I go here? Oh, I can hit him here. Okay. Let's try this. Alright. I'll take that. That's better than nothing. Right? Move Emma down here. I don't need to get that close. Let's stay here. Okay. Could do a lot worse. Let's soften up this guy. Yeah, the missiles in this game are weird. They're like... It's also like the grid-based combat. They are falling on the grid as well, so it looks real silly, right? Alright, let's block that. Okay. These guys are on the move, but they're not coming after me. Ow, my legs. I need that. Okay. I can finally start getting my melee. Maybe. Maybe in there. Ugh, this wall is in the way. If I go over here, I can definitely get the next one. I won't have to be in that tank's face, so let's go over here. And that. Let's do Dennis. Okay, blow off that guy's arm, so he is no longer a threat, which is great. So I'm not going to worry about him anymore. Let's hit this guy again. Okay. Let's go down here. Wait, why can't I do anything? Oh, I don't have enough AP. Well. Here we go. That's good. Not necessary, but... The nice thing about this, when it triggers, it's like, it can combo, right? but even if I didn't get it, it's fine. Ugh, my legs. Oh, this could be bad. Okay, that's fine. As long as my legs don't get busted yet until I get close, so. Okay, let's move. I don't need to get all the way close. But I also don't know if I need to really move with Dennis quite yet. One of the lots in the David Lynch auction was a chunk of the Berlin Wall. That's... Man, David Lynch, you're cool as hell. Cool as hell, right? Let's get in here. I got 2 missiles left. Let's save them for now, because I'm close enough now with Emma here. I can just give this guy a big old punch, right? Not great. That's okay. We're not gonna take much damage in return. Okay. Let's get Kazuki nice and close. Alright. Let's get Dennis a little bit closer. So we can finish this guy off. Alright. If I get another, that'd be real nice. Oh, fuck yeah. Here we go. Good night. Man, Dennis! Dennis! Truly the GOAT. You know? You know? I need to still take care of this guy, even though he's not a threat, but I'll wait. Oh my god, please. Oh, fuck yeah. That works. Good night to that guy. Uh-oh. Just don't hit me in the leg. Got me right in the leg. Fuck. Just don't hit me in the legs. Well, shit. Well. That's a problem. Because now I can't even get through all this because my legs are too busted. Shit. Like, as you can see, I can't even make it up this step because my legs are fucked. Ah, shit. I don't know what to do with Kazuki anymore. Okay, well. Don't have line of sight. Okay. I mean, let's just get right in there. out of missiles. That's okay. We're okay. Alright, here we go. How about one more? Well. Oh, that can't be good. Ugh. This guy really wants my ass, even though I can't move. Ow. Fuck, dude. I can't even get through here. Like... I just slowly blow up this fence. Hopefully I can make my way through it. Okay. Dennis! You son of a bitch. Okay. Okay. Oh, cool. And we're stunned. Cool. 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 I mean, that guy's not a threat anymore, but cool. Oh, okay, that's good. That helps. Again, the RNG on this is annoying when this stuff like this happens, but it works in your favor too, right? So, not realizing the beauty of Cool Face. He's an expert level troll. Yeah, look. You're not wrong. I still cannot walk through this fence. Not that it matters. Okay. Let's... For dear God, can we finish this guy off? I also need to finish this guy off, but we'll get there once we clear him. Don't miss. Don't miss, Dennis. Thank God. Thank God. Alright. Yeah, you're stunned. I know, I know. Shit, I have to get on this level. Liv, I'm all about... Wait. This tank's grenade launcher just blew up my arm, so now I can't even attack. No, that's not true. Wait, okay. Ah, fuck. I finished guys off so hard, my arm doesn't work anymore. That's not the right camera. That's not the right camera. Where is it? There it is. Fuck. Oh, thanks, Kaon. I could get all the way back up here, I guess, if I can't make it all the way back there. Oh my God. Does this guy have a weapon? This guy still has his weapon. Nope, it's also broken. Fuck. Wait, no, it's working. Okay, I guess. This is a real pickle. Oh, God. Ow. Emma's real close to death. Kazuki is still too slow to do anything. And now her legs are toast. She has 5 hit points left in her... Oh my God. This sucks. This all the way sucks. No more ammo. But I can do this. It's all up to you, Linny. Oh, confused. That's good. I guess. I guess? This is gonna take forever. Oh no. Oh, there goes my mech. Are you still alive? Slowly but surely. Ay. Keep running, Emma. I don't know where you're gonna go, but... Great. Y'all. I'm reading chat. I'm just like, y'all. God damn it. Almost there. I don't think Emma can get up this step. This is not good, if that's the case. Because technically she doesn't have boosters, right? Oh my God. Oh. Oh my God, can I hit him? I cannot. He's one block out of range. Fuck. God. Please, please. There we go. Okay. And then I can take our friend here. Okay, Dennis. $28 health. Perfect. Great. Great. Meanwhile, Emma's still running. Surrender. Okay, good. No, if that's the case. Nope, can't reach. Hey, Dennis, don't miss. Thank God. This is payback for killing my crush last time you played, says Harpo Boy. Look, look. I still got a platinum. Oh, how does that work? I don't know, but great, I guess. Great. Lan, look, we don't know if Lan made it or not, Hardball Boy, right? We don't know. We don't know. It was not a confirmed kill, right? She could still be alive and very angry, right? She could be very alive, very pissed off at us. Who could say? Who could say? Oh my god, at least we got in. Kwong is headed this way now. Great, yeah, bring the kid to the front line. That's a great idea. Angriest gamer you ever heard? Me? Not me. What are you talking about, Liv? What is going on? Going back to the DHZ's back to take the DHZ's back and head straight for him. Okay. Her? Are you talking about Lan, Harpo Boy's crush? She was a fascist, okay? That's all I'm saying. She was a fascist, Liv. She was a fascist. She was a fascist. If you're gonna judge anyone, look, you could fix her. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. Okay, let's get in there. I said this last time. Yeah, and I don't... It's not that I don't believe you, Harpo Boy. It's more just... She seemed pretty set in her way. She seemed very set in her way. Multiple times, mind you, right? She's come after us to fight, like, multiple times. Had to kill her before I even got to... Hey. Should have... what is it that Wayne Gretzky says? It's like the shots you don't take, or I don't know. Look, Liv says, look, if Rule 34 has taught me anything, it's that most fascist women are tanks, and most fascist tanks are women. What is a Vonzer if not a tank? So yeah, look. I get it. I guess I get it. I saved already. We don't need to save again. Let's go to the next mission. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. Thank you, it's Gaon. There's some advice for Hardboiled Boy then. Now that Wuhan is under our control, we can move on to Shanghai. People are gathering Wuhan as they learn about our victory. Take advantage of this momentum to invade. Alright. There are two possible routes. What was I saying, Sislip? Look. You're thinking too much about lady tanks. Fascist lady tanks. I should have made that the title of my video for yesterday's episode. I think I still can. No, I don't want that smoke. I don't want that kind of SEO hitting my videos. What about that green M&M though? I mean, at least she wasn't a fascist. I guess. That's what we can say about that. Girls und Panzer. That's actually really... Now there's a video title if I've ever heard one in scale. So I'm gonna guess I have to choose between these paths, right? I'm not like you barbarians. I want a peaceful... Then why are you with us, Lenny? Why are you with us? Yes, until Shanghai, I want to keep as much in reserve as possible. Then let's make a diversion and attack from both sides. Split our force in two. Okay. So we're going to split up in 2 fire teams again. Then meet up at the end in Shanghai. Inflatable tanks and Wanzers? What? Lenny looks like he drives an ice cream truck around to abduct kids. Look, Lenny is not my favorite character in this game. Let's put it that way. I still question why he's even hanging out with us. Other than the fact that he wants to try to help sell more of those methane Wanzers, right? Rainforests and LSDs can then stroll to net. Okay. This is part of the game that I find not the most interesting, mostly by way of like the objectives and battles are not incredible in this game, right? This lady's like, wait! Using a whole battalion will cause enormous civilian casualties. Oh, okay, this is in the Wuhan supply base. I see. I was very confused for a moment. I'm like, wait, where are we? I'm Liang Hua, a former Changli Army Squadron member. We must abort the mission if innocent people's lives are at stake. Our members will evacuate the civilians. Can they be trusted? Also, I don't know who this lady is. I don't want civilians getting hurt. Okay. Let's see here. Let's check our email really quick. Because, like, it appears to me sometimes you get emails between missions, right? Even though it feels like we're, like, on a very, like, set mission path already. Oh god, this fucking image is so stupid. I forgot I changed that. That's why I'm like, oh my god. This art of Marcus and his kids crying as he's leaving. No new emails! Great! Boy, do I sure wish they put a notification earlier in these menus so I don't have to load them up every single time. Learn how to pilot a Wanzer, but no one knows how. Are you talking about Linny still, Hardboy Boy? Or are you talking about Kazuki, it seems? We'll be the decoy squad. We'll be the decoy. Okay. So that's part. Are you okay with it? It's my plan. I'll take your sauce. Okay. Our team really does not want to be the decoy force, but it is her plan. Linny, Michael Myers, same thing. Oh, wait. She got real mad. Yeah, what's up with her? She's probably worried about her sister. That's true. Okay. Take time to gather our forces. I'm gonna get some rest. Okay. It's gonna be a big deal. I'll give you this to train with. It's the battle data from the underground oil field. Okay, let's go talk to Emma. Apparently she left. Let's check the shop. Hey, dude. All the supplies here were left behind by the army. Get everything you need. Okay. Take a look at Shanghai Steel's website. More websites. Great. Love looking at websites. Hey, look at this. We could buy new stuff. Well, so here's a mecha I don't have yet. I guess I could just buy a set if I really wanted. I'll buy one, I guess. Look this mech up really quick. My handy little guide. Aim leg. Brace 2. EC down. It does not seem very good in terms of skills. But how does it perform otherwise? Not incredible, it seems. Or the accuracy like on the arms. Bad. Okay. How fast are the legs? Slow. Well, not slow. 5 out of 6 is not that slow, but it's not good. And for health, it's also not very good. Well, you know, we're not going to buy it then. How about for guns and stuff, right? New machine gun. New shield. Heavy shield. Okay. Looks like a couple new melee weapons as well. Okay, so let's outfit. I don't. Okay, we already have that. That's fine. Let's get a new shield. It's heavier. But durability is at 6. Okay, good. Wait, this is exactly the same, is it? No. I'm confused. No, it is stronger. Durability is 6. Okay, because our old one is durability 4. Okay, yeah, we're fine. We're fine. Let's buy that. So upgrade it just for everyone. Alright. Then, weapons-wise... New machine gun. Great. Oh, we're using the best sniper rifle, so I don't need to worry about that. Wow, 0 remaining weight. That was the last thing I could throw on her. Also on our boy Lee here as well. Yeah, the names of the weapons are... Like, here's the other thing too, like, these are all Romanizations of clearly, like, I think it's trying to go for, like, Chinese names, right? Because we're in the DHZ, right, Hardball Boy? So it's like, what do these words even mean? I have no clue, right? I wouldn't even know how to start pronouncing a lot of these words. Or if it's, like, going for Mandarin or Cantonese, necessarily, or what, right? So it's like, it's just fictional kind of Asian names. Asian-looking names, even, right? I couldn't tell you what in the world it's trying to say. Let's check the computers. These are the same ones we've had before, so we're not going to worry about that. Okay, I think we're good. I should probably sell some of these, because I don't need them. Let's get some of this money back. I also can't divide any of these up. I think it's because I have too many parts in stock. Yeah, because I can sell these. Inventory management in this game, not my favorite. I'm not gonna lie, not my favorite. Okay, think we're good. I'll do that later. Let's save. All right. The mech customization in this game, like, is fine, but I find these menus to be intolerable, if I'll be quite honest. Right? Let's double check our upgrades really quick to see if it'll allow us to do anything. Okay, we have HP upgrades. Literally just thumbing through each one of these characters. God, yeah, like, look at this portrait for Linny. He looks like he is... He looks like he's trying really hard to sell me a car, right? Like... And this suit is amazing and also awful at the same time, you know? There's bodies in that car. I agree. Oh, should we do AP upgrades as well? Okay. Let's do that for everyone. Okay. I have to get through this. I have the money, thankfully. See, I kind of wish I could just go, like, upgrade all, but, like, no, it's like making me go through each one of these manually for each individual body part on our mech, right? And then same thing for, like, these accuracy upgrades for these arms and yada, yada, yada. Okay, evade up 32%. That's pretty good. I don't know if that's like a clean, like, hey, it's like 32% chance to hit. It's like, or lower by 32%, but there's more calculation involved there. Whew, okay, finally, we did all that. I have to set these upgrades. Assign AP. Turn all of this up. Our accuracy is like over 100% for everyone, generally speaking now, which is great. Of course, I can still miss a little bit, right? Depending on height. Linny looks like a generic guy Kiryu would beat with a bicycle in Yakuza. Horrible boy, you have never been more right in your life, I think. I highly agree. Okay. We're all done here. Finally. Alright, let's get out of here. I also changed my lighting situation. Thank you for the stretch reminder. Ugh. I gotta turn that light on behind me. One sec. There we go. Alright, let's go to this bar. I'm guessing that's where Emma went, because it's the only other place I can go. Okay, there you are. Why are you being so impatient? Coming from Kazuki, that's a hell of a statement. Right? I want to rescue Alyssa as soon as possible. I mean, yeah. Aren't you worried about her? Of course I am, but we can't sacrifice our friends either. It's true. Though not all of them are your friends. Don't mistake. Some of them, you're paying them to be mercenaries, my dude. Hope it's not a blacklight after you finished all those guys off. Thanks, it's Kaon. These two should just stop yelling at each other. You're in a public place. What would be the point if you died? Think Alyssa would be happy about that? Oh. Both very important to me. Don't say things like that. Yeah, Kazuki, okay, I guess. It's so strange. You always make me feel better. I should know, like, you know, like... Alyssa, for those who don't know, Alyssa is Emma's blood sister. Alyssa is Kazuki's adopted sister. So, just in case. just in case. How do you do it? I'm just saying what I feel. Thank you, as she very slyly looks at Kazuki, it seems. Making a girl cry before a mission? What is she doing here? Yes, all decent. It is very corny. What? Oh, you're... I'm like, yeah, we know who you are. I'm not a mercenary. I'm Kazuki and she's Emma. I mean, you're a mercenary, my dude. Come on. And look at all these cool people to talk to. Let's talk to this cool farmer. I don't care if you kill yourself. You shouldn't say that. Don't bother us. We protected our land all our lives. Destroy our soil when you fight. Think about where your food comes from. I mean, the rebels took control of the supply base. I can't believe they did so easily. I'm happy to see those military pigs go. Yeah, fuck yeah, angry man. Yeah, Altizen's like stares at tenants. Sometimes if you'll have second, like a little more dialogue. I want to show you how those pigs ran away. I can only till the soil. Will you think hard about what and whom you're protecting? It's got a point. Let's talk to this gold digger, I guess. Are you a Huangshan rebel? I thought so. You're better looking than military soldier. You look like you have a purpose in life. Huangshan rebels are always fighting. Wow, does this make her a gold digger? Oh, well. Look. Everyone should have goals, right? Everyone needs someone and wants... Or someone rich. Okay, well. I can't help you there, lady. Well, Leandro, I'm surprised to see you here. I thank you for all the work you've been doing for us. Are you beating Miss Langhua here? Never mind. Oh, this guy has a crush on Lianghua. Really has a crush on her. Oh, please forget what I just said. Alright. Let's talk about Lianghua then. We were loud about protecting civilians at that meeting earlier. I don't want innocent people getting hurt. It's silly to compromise their safety to protect the country. But you're a soldier. Is that so strange? She's got a point. She's got a point. Also, one sec. Let me just fix something really quick. There we go. I became a soldier to help people. Well, I thought it was the best way to serve the country. How can you protect the country if you can't even protect the people? But my ideal runs contrary to the DHZ's philosophy. That's why you joined the rebels. But also, it's worthy of note, she did say she joined the army first. I'm a traitor to the military. So she's like kind of like Lee, except we don't know what her backstory is, right? I don't care as long as I can save people. You're a strong woman, I guess. Sergeant, it's time. Also, this guy is actually a named character. I'm counting on you mercenaries. All right. Got anything else to say? No. Let's Still got a crush on her. Alright, let's go back to the base. Didn't get any new URLs out of this one. Actually, no, I guess it's not true. We did get one, but let's look at that later. Let's keep this plot moving. I would like to get at least another couple more battles under my belt. Keep this game moving, right? Let's go back to base. Also, there's an ad starting in about a minute, just FYI. Everything's okay. I'm sorry, everyone. Hey. You're the one who complained. Ryogo, shut the fuck up. Stop being a... He's such a jerk ass. Yeah, get him. Go with the decoy mission. We'll do it. We trust your plan. After all, we're the only ones who can handle the job. Blah! If you can't tell, he's American, as it shakes out. There it is, Kwang. Okay, main forces are ready. Alright, let's go. Don't let the kid be on the front line, for God's sakes. That's... He's just a kid. Alright. I'm guessing the end of the game probably... I don't know if it actually ends in Shanghai. There might be another chapter after. Maybe not a chapter, but one might say like an act, right? Okay, so these are the enemy headquarters. General, the enemy forces are on the move. Where are they going? Battalions moving south. I believe they're heading to Nanjing. Ah, shit, the chairman's here. Okay. Yeah, no problem, right? I will also note, it's like, I've been criming my way through this game, obviously, to like, try to get more money out of some situations and whatnot. Even in most cases, I feel like there's only like a couple battles that I've really struggled with. The ones that are quote-unquote noted as being hard for this game, I did not find that challenging, personally speaking. But... Oh. That is indeed an inflatable Wanzer. That's just a cool balloon. It's a big balloon, but also... Liv, you were talking about Rule 34 earlier? Operations is going smoothly. Yes, now we can hope that the enemy falls for this. Oh, Jesus. Enemies approaching! Well... should probably shoot. There you go. And of course he misses. Yeah, you think they don't have, like, communications? They've already radioed it in, right? If it crashes, the pilots will escape. Or the crash site and capture the pilots. Okay. Capture. I'm sure we'll be doing a lot of capturing this game. It's like, never at any point have I ever had to, like, capture someone as an in-game objective, right? Again, I wish this game gave me more variety of objectives. We walked here? What are you doing? Bring your mech! Careful, I bet they're still nearby. I feel like it's pretty rare for a crash like that to have uninjured survivors. Who knows in the future, I guess, right, Harpo Boy? I would agree, typically. What are we doing? Send Linny out with a gun. That seems unwise, Altizen, but they all have the same amount of health, so... I mean, why are we doing this not in the mech now all of a sudden? What is happening in this game? What are we doing? Send out the people with the most AP, I guess. Sure, let's get Linny in there. Marcus, Lee, Dennis, and Emma. You know what? Sure thing. I'll tease him. Sure thing. Marcus, Lee, Dennis, and If Ryogo doesn't get out there, maybe he won't learn what getting shot is like. Not sending out Emma, Altizen. Apparently, we're sending out Linny with a gun. Why are we doing non-mech combat? What are we doing? Marcus will get focused? I mean, maybe. Okay. Also, I can still shoot this tree for no good reason. Could you imagine shooting your handgun at a tree with one bullet and an entire forest just explodes? Right? It's one way to do it, I guess. So I can't hit anything, so why not shoot a tree? Way to go, Linny. Anti-Vanzer handgun rounds? I guess, that's true. Ow. Oh, this is gonna take a while, huh? They miss. Stone Cold Killer Linny over here, just taking little pot shots where he can, I guess. Bop. Ow. Yeah, the fact that he's got that little dumb suit on still, it's very silly. Also, when they die, they go poof, like... Sure, right? Way to go, Dennis. A terrible looking suit. What a terrible looking suit. Also, there's a guy back there still, it seems. Ow. It doesn't make you run, says Harpo. Look. We're gonna need 2 shots to kill this guy still, so... I can let Dennis take that. But on the way out in the enemy turn, Dennis will probably get shot at again, in which he can kill him. So that means I can... I don't need to push the pressure that hard. Let's take Linny over here. Linny! Stone Cold Killer Linny over here. Not just a methane Vonzer salesman anymore, or researcher or whatever, right? I guess Liv was right. Yeah, now he's gonna take that dude's body and shove him into the back of a car, I guess. All right, I can walk through here, right? Yeah, I haven't missed yet. That's good. Where's this guy going? Boop. They keep missing me, though, that's for sure. Also, I cannot reach this guy from here, so... I'm gonna guess I can't walk around these trees, so... Ow. Alright. That wasn't so bad, Maltesan. You said, prepare for pain. And I'm like, what pain? The pain of seeing Linny shoot someone and kill them? I mean, I guess, but yeah, it's like I didn't miss, right? 100% platinum, no problem. It's like, Maltesan, was there is there something that like makes the hit rate for like, it's like you wouldn't level that up in any way, right? It's not like your mech parts would have any effect on that. So like, is this supposed to be like really challenging for some people? Or did I just get lucky with like every hit landing? It's AP? That's a good point. Okay. That's about it. Lenny's suit give plus 10 accuracy? Red Zaboba. If only. If anything, it's like Lenny's suit would like... It's like anti-camouflage, right? It's like a distraction. Right? Yeah, it's a debuff on enemy accuracy. Harbor Boy is saying exactly what I was thinking. I guess. I missed quite a bit and finished on turn 8. Jesus. Have decent RNG, I guess. Alright, let's save again. I never want to do that mission ever again, though, if that's the case. Alright. Let's do an email check. Because we can. I find it very funny. It all of a sudden decided, this game decided, it's like, we need to have a pilot mission. When it's like, it really didn't, you know? Like, it's not like shooting around as a pilot is interesting. No emails. So it's like, often, like, it's not like your pilots get abilities outside your mech, right? It's not like you can equip them with, like, different weapons. It's not like, you know, they're not a factor in that way. And also, it's like, if this wanted, it, like, you would think if this game wanted to make it interesting, it's like, you know, with, like, pilot, as being part of, like, the battle tactics. Like, yeah, or Maltesan, like, you have to, like, outfit them with different weapons that make them effective against, like, Vonzers or, like, enemy vehicles or stuff like that, right? But they can only have, like, these little pistols, right? So it's like, we captured them all. I don't think you captured anyone. I think you stone cold killed them, Kazuki. More enemies coming. We need to get the mission started. Alright. Decoys are ready to go. Kazuki, you have to take Nanjing. My mission is to run away from the enemy. It doesn't suit your style. Okay. Form the squads. Alright. Alright, Emma is taking probably Marcus. It's probably wise. Probably good if Yoon went along. I'm gonna say, yeah, take Dennis. This seems good. Yeah. That looks good to me. Kazuki not only needs anger management, like, Kazuki needs, like, deep therapy. You know? Kazuki would be the kind of person that you, like, get him, like, that ayahuasca shit, right? Really talk out all those problems. He's also got daddy issues. I didn't mention that before, right? Like, he hates his father, who is also, like, in the JDF military as a commander or something like this, right? Alright. Go meet Alyssa together. That's a promise. Alright. Or Marcus carry a big iron. Like, a big iron? Like a golf club? Is that what you're saying, Alteason? Or Lee carrying an SMG? Sure, yeah. But also, at what point would you want to, like, hop out of your mech and do that, right? So it's like, it's a bit at odds with the game. At least with what it's showing me, right? Like, this game doesn't show me a reason to get out of the mech unless I get popped out of it and my mech is truly in trouble, right? Like at that moment with, like, Emma, which I still have no idea how I got a platinum on that mission. All right. Yep, plane got shut down. Chinese army in Nanjing is... I missed it because I hit a button too quick, but that's fine. Send the Wuhan mercenaries on this mission, just in case. Ooh, we get to run to the Sentai Force. Kazuki needs a slice of mushroom pizza, yeah. I would love some mushroom pizza, actually. Harpo boy. Alright, here we go. The big iron on his hip. I see. I see the reference you're making now, Alteason. That's much better than what I was able to come up with. Britax and Huangshan. Let's set up a trap. Okay. Tell them the main force we're starting the mission. Kazuki's girlfriend is quite the fighter. They know. She also didn't retort and deny. Coin, does it look like the enemy will fall for the decoy? Yes, the Nanjing Chengmi army is heading out to Huangshan. Emissary of the mission. Okay. See how fairly small the Rexons are compared to the tents. Yeah. That would explain why they're so, like, light armored and stuff. They blow up real easy, but it's like it was when it was standing next to that that grappler mech, Alteason. You can see, like, just how much slimmer it is, right? Wait, hold on. Before we go on this mission, I need to double check something. I need to double check. I can't remember. Okay, so he's fine to use those. Right, so she's got the Shangdi arm. He's also got it. These are on my weapon arm, so it's high accuracy, right? Okay, here it is. Okay, so, like, I'm not using the highest possible accuracy arm on Linny yet. But I did get a new Shang. Didn't I? A new... Ah, maybe I didn't. Shit. You know what? It's fine. Whatever. But also, like, he's using, like... It's Zero's arm because I didn't have any spares for like the Tiandong arms. So here's what I'm gonna do really quick. Let's take Linny's weapons off. Okay. Then let's shuffle let's put the heavy spike on this arm, right? And on this shoulder, put this rocket launcher. Left hand. Throw the shield on. And we can swap these arms around. Because I have spares just of the other arm of like the part that I'm looking for. So like I can use this Leng He arm, which is more powerful. Or like has more health, right? And the right arm. I got a jet. I'm gonna Night Rain and maybe Kamen Rider. Hell yeah, Liv. I'll raid you as soon as I'm done. Thank you so much. I'll see you in a bit. And then yeah, throw a Shang-Di arm. There we go. Then who else? Probably do this for Lee as well. So. That. Move that. Put this gun on. Oops. Shield. Parts. Left arm. This is Leng He arm. And the right arm. There we go. Shank the arm. Also, he's holding that gun in a real funny way. I don't know if that's normal or not. He's like grabbing it upside down. That's fine, whatever. Okay. What does she got? Yeah, okay, it's just that gun is held upside down, I guess. I didn't realize that. Let's also flip things around for our girl Yun here. Oops. Oh, I don't have any more of those Leng He arms, huh? I thought I had one. Well, you know what? She was doing just fine before, so whatever. It's okay. I'll just set her up back the way that I had it before. Okay. And I think everyone else is fine. But I do need to put upgrades on all the new stuff that I put on Lee and also for Linny as well. Let's do this real quick. Also, because Liv mentioned it, I have been thinking about picking up Night Rain as well. I've been thinking about it. It sure seems good. It sure seems like a good video game for playing with your friends. Playing by yourself, maybe not so much, but being the sicko that I am, I really want to play as that executor or executor, whatever they want to call it. Or it's just Sekiro, right? It's just a Sekiro. I sure want to play that. So that seems like a lot of fun. Okay, I think I'm all set here. But there's a lot of video games I want to play. So we'll see. And video games are expensive, right? Like that game is still like, if I was to buy it using Canadian dollars, it's still like $50. That's $50 I don't need to spend right now. All right, all set. Okay. Still got to do Shadow the Erdtree. Yeah, that too. Speaking of things that are expensive, Skaon. I mean, there's a lot of content in there, is what I'll say, right? Which is nice of Shadow the Erdtree at the very least. All right, let's go. But yeah, I haven't touched Elden Ring since I put it down. It's Kaon. Like, I thought about doing like a second, playthrough, and then like obviously trying a couple of different paths and stuff like that. But I'm like, I don't have the time for it, so just like I'm not that interested. The temptation is to go full wolf in Night Rain is rising. Oh yeah, absolutely. Harbo Boy, it's like I'm a Sekiro player first, then a Dark Souls player, right? So like when I saw that they put wolf basically in Night Rain, it's so funny. I was watching like a guide on playing that Executor class, and I'd be like, yeah, you're literally just hitting LB to counter, right? And it's like, I want to do that. I want to do that. And it works on like spells and everything too, right? You could basically counter everything in the game except for like grabs, which is just like Sekiro. In fact, it's easier in my opinion because you don't have to worry about like the perilous attacks. Then you turn to Boruto's dad. I don't know what that means, Harper Boy. I don't know. I don't know much about Naruto. Here's our boy Rudolph. And Rebecca, she's back. Okay. See, if these two are still alive, Hardboiled Boy, there's a very high chance Lan is still alive, okay? So hold your horses. Your fascist girlfriend might still be alive, is what I'm saying. Tease Naruto fans, I'm just talking about Naruto. Okay. Sorry. You're slow, Sergeant. Becca, how would you handle this? If I'm outnumbered, I'd avoid fighting a large number of enemies. I set up a trap and attack. Oh, well, they know a trap is coming. Are you ignoring my orders? We do what we want. Our contract says so. Good contract. Do whatever you want if you get out of here alive. Wulong mercenaries return Nanjing. Okay, so we're going to fight these guys probably with Kazuki, and then Emma's going to deal with the rest of the army, I guess. It seems. It seems. So I got a half hour left on this show. Let's see if we can get through this battle. This battle surely won't take a full half hour, right? Right? Okay. No. His mistake was going back. That's true. Oh, that guy is super screwed. This is strange. Stop the attack. It's almost like they're balloons. Very strong balloons that can withstand a missile, by the way. Oh, it just fell over. That's very fun, actually. Commander, the other units have run the decoys also. What is the meaning of this? You got duped by a balloon, my friend. If we take out the command unit, we'll up the confusion. During the confusion, we'll escape to Huangshan. Okay. There's one thing I didn't check. I didn't check to see if I had new guns I could have thrown on. I doubt it, but maybe I should have at least checked. Hope we got enough range. I balanced out my teams pretty evenly, Alteason, so we'll see, right? Each team basically has 2 gunners. I guess in this team with Dennis, I've got sniping capabilities, right? I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. I gotta make some guesses here as to what kind of mechs they're using against me, but I'm gonna keep... Would recommend F or I. Okay. Whoops. Let's go F. Last thing I need is missiles hitting me, right? If you're saying it's like going to deal with a lot of them. Although... Yeah, let's do that. I have no idea which direction we're going to be going, but I see bad guy over there. That's a helicopter. That's another helicopter. This is going to be bad for Marcus, isn't it? Because Marcus doesn't have a gun, period. So he'll have to make his way around this map, I'm going to guess. So let's... This looks like a dead end if I go that way. So let's put Marcus over here. Then let's put... Nope. Let's put him like this. Map's a donut. Okay. Oh, there's a guy over there. The chopper's in the middle. Alright. Okay, you can still go over this way. Well, that's fine. Should I split up? These are shotgun guys, so they're not going to be a problem. These are missileers. They'll be what I'm going to be focusing in on. So that's probably... I'm going to probably send Marcus this way to engage them. And he has a shield, so he can definitely block, right? I don't know which direction these guys are going, but they only got shotguns, so, like, who cares, right? Probably also send Yun this way. Because then she can clean up these dudes with sniper rifles, which they just have the little shitty ones, so that's not going to do very much damage. I don't have to worry about that, actually. Maybe I'll send Yun this way, so she can engage these guys. But I should send someone with some range the other way. But also, what if I only went one way, right? Because, yeah, it's like, what if instead of me chasing them down, we all went the same way, right? We gotta, it's a donut anyways, right? So who cares? Yeah. Let's move Dennis first. Ah, just short. Well. This is a waste of a missile. I'm gonna hold on that one. Yeah, look, they're coming this way anyways, so who cares, right? Too bad on you, dude. I don't know where that guy's going. All right. If you want, you can make the map move faster. Really? Wow, he missed. Also, there's a chance I might miss, so... Whoosh! Let's bring up your settings. Oh, look at that. Move speed, right? Okay. That's still the same. It's probably like how fast I actually move, right? Is that what you're saying? Look at my... Ah, there we go. Yeah, thanks for that, Altizen. Wait, can I hit this helicopter from here? Oh, I could. Yeah, let's do this instead. Ooh. Ready to fire up? I'd like to see it. Roasted! Oh, that's so much better. Oh, Teeson, thank you for that. Alright, snipe this guy. Of course. Of course. I can't hit this chopper, can I? Fuck. Well... Shit, I should have used Yun to shoot this little guy, and then I should have used the other two to shoot the helicopter, but... Oh well. You know what? Fuck it. Cool. Cool. Good job, Emma. Good job. Great job, even. Alright. Oh, wait, I shouldn't have blocked that. Hold on. Got it. Sega turned 65 today. Why not celebrate by playing Disney's Aladdin for the Sega? I will not be doing such a thing, it's Kaon. Because... that game's bad. That game's the worst. I refuse. Don't miss. Thank God. You're allergic to good games. You know what? It's Kaon. I'll let you have that one. Because I don't feel like talking about that game. I'll let you have that one. Shield attack. Don't miss. Fuck, dude. Come on. Alright. Ah, shit. I can't walk that far. Or I don't have enough AP. There we go. Alright, we're getting very close to these guys. They're probably within range, so I have to start being careful. I can't trust platform reviews from someone who puts Super Mario World above Kirby Superstar. Scan, that sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. Ooh. Such enough to kill? Thank God. Alright. they're coming up on me now. Let's block this missile. I appreciate this map. It's like tricky, obviously, right? It's like all these very single lane pathways, but it's like the thing that I would say about it is it's different, right? That's really all I want, right? That's really, really, really all I want. It's Kaon. No. No. Just plainly put, no. You're wrong. I'll let you have it because it's fine. It's just, you know, hey. It's just your opinion, man. Oh, I would love to be able to kill this helicopter, but it's still too far away. Let's go, this guy with the shield. Let's see if we can bust him up. It's fine. Alright. Tactics game have to have varied maps, I agree. The choppers being in the middle with low ground is annoying because you can't reach them at a time. At the same time, it's better because they're lower altitude, so aiming at them isn't a pain. That's true. It's like, I did notice, it's like because they're technically the same height as you, you don't get like that accuracy, sorry, they don't get that accuracy bonus over top of you, and you don't get the accuracy negation, right? So like they're not too much of a problem just to shoot with the other, like you're like regular guns and whatnot, right? Let's try with Dennis first. Also, what's this guy have? I won't be able to shoot back. This guy will be able to shoot back. But 121% chance to hit. Still 116 here, except he'll block. I'm fine with him shooting with a shotgun if it means I'm guaranteed to get a hit. So, without him blocking, I mean, right? Like, that's fine. I can take that. There we go. Also, it's weird. Why are they not blocking this? Right? That's weird. I'm a Dizzy veteran. I have specific taste. So bad taste is what you're saying. It's Kaon. Look, you want to play as a little egg. You go right ahead. I ain't going to stop you. You go right ahead. I think that's fun for you, obviously. Whole generation of folks grew up on those Dizzy games. I get it. What are those brothers' names again? The two brothers who made those. You know, different sensibilities, right? Just different sensibilities. The Oliver twins. Thank you. That's exactly it. Yeah. They're not my sensibilities, and that's fine. Ooh, shield attack. Hit it on the body if you don't mind. Oh, did get the kill. That's... Oh shit, and eject punch? I mean, okay, but... Well, that's not ejecting anything. But at least a combo, right? That's fine too. Yeah, that's one way to eject, I guess. Let's take a boy Dennis. Let's go right here. So we can get a pilot damage. There it is. Good. That's good. That's also good. I love, still hit him in the body all 3 times. I got the pilot kill and I also got the body kill at the same time. Useless! But hey, whatever. It's fine. I don't need the salvage for this. Can't reach. Oh, not enough AP. There we go. Ah, can't reach. Can't reach this helicopter either. Well, in that case, fine. It's like a lot of turns here where I'm not doing damage for the first time, which is different for me. Oh, this is the boss NPC. Sega Channel Super Groundsbot. Super Groundsbot, like that. It's like the Sega Channel looked incredible when I was a kid. What's the Dreamcast version of that? There's like a specific Dreamcast thing that was very specific in the same way, isn't there? Let's use Dennis for this. Was it also called the Sega Channel? I don't remember. It might have been. Ow! That does a lot of damage. Okay. Get in there, dude. Alright. Blew up the gun, at least. I can reach this helicopter now. Let's hit the helicopter. There we go. SegaNet in America? It was Dream Arena in overseas. That's fun. That's just fun to say. I mean, look, I'll also be honest, like, I think Mega Drive sounds like a lot more fun to say than Sega Genesis. As much as I, the Sega Genesis is an icon still, but it's like, Mega Drive is a really fun name to say, in my opinion. Much more so. I remember downloading wrestling sprays for Jet Set Radio. Well, that sounds alright. There we go. I should hopefully finish this guy off. There we go. Also, 1 second. Sorry, I'm just looking at my audio mixing, and it's like, it is clipping a little bit. This game's like, when it goes loud, it's like a little too loud. But I've got like a limiter on it, which holds it back from being overly bad at home. So you let me know if it's needs some adjustment. I'm going to assume we're still okay because no one said anything so far. Punch this guy. Seems fine. Okay. Come on, clean this guy up. Ugh. We're just not hitting the body, right? And there we go. At least my shields are super tough, so this is not a problem. Okay. Finish him off. There we go. Make a cup of tea. I might make some tea later as well. How could I lose to the likes of you? I mean, this guy seems like he sucks, so not surprised. All right. Let's, what's left? It's just this guy, it seems. Great. Here we go. 86%. Ooh, and get a pilot damage. I'd love to see it. How about another one? Dennis. Don't miss. Dennis. Don't miss. Fuck yeah, there we go. MVP Dennis every single time. And people say snipers are bad in this game. Like, they don't know what they're talking about, right? Just barely got the platinum. I'll take it. I'll take it. Any day. Rifles are a coin flip in early game. I agree. Yeah, it's like, you gotta do with the accuracy thing for sure, right? And at that point, it's like Altisan, it's like your first few... Like, when I first had Dennis, I definitely had to, like, get zoom as ability in there, but it's also like... He starts off with those, like, Rexon arms, which are the highest accuracy arms, maybe low health, but, like, they're very high accuracy, and that helps, right? But... yeah, it's once it starts to scale with the accuracy upgrades, then it gets ridiculous for sure. It's like I felt like in the earlier parts of using snipers, I had to like perch Dennis up on like high up much more often, whereas now I don't have to worry about it as much, right? Just get those accuracy bonuses from elevation or whatnot. No thanks. I'll pass on that. I don't feel like dying with the balloons out here. Okay. Sidebars are fragile, but they don't start scaling insanely until your second upgrade. I think the other thing too, Altisan, is like, you told me there was that one thing that I never noticed, but it's like, it kind of just worked out well, where it's like that whole thing where it's like, it's mostly the first person that you pick in your like order when you choose your lineup takes all the hits, and in those cases you're almost always choosing like Kazuki, right? And because Kazuki is like basically a lot of his builds involve making a very high HP, then you're fine. Generally speaking, right? Generally speaking. So like I just kind of always pick Dennis last because he's kind of the last fourth character you always got when it came to like filling out your lineup, wasn't it? Because it's like you get Kazuki, you get Ryogo, then you get Emma, and then you get Dennis. So it's like, he's always going to be the last one picked, so he never gets shot at, generally speaking, right? Even this last mission, you picked Marcus first. Yeah. He's fine. But also, like, he has a shield, right? The danger I know I have with Kazuki is that Kazuki doesn't... He's dual-wielding. He's not holding a shield, right? So a little more of a liability. And I'm also not getting double assault to trigger as much as I want either, so, like... I should give Kazuki a shield if I was smart, but you know, him getting shots in with a shotgun even when I need the range is okay too, but you know. If anyone's going to be able to take the hits, it's still Kazuki, so it's got the health. It's got the health for it. All right. I have time for one more battle, so let's keep going. I'm guessing it takes us back to Kazuki now. Sure seems like it. I'm gonna guess it's like, this is maybe like 2 fights away from getting into Shanghai or something. General, we lost contact with Sergeant. Yeah, he's dead. What happened to the enemy? There were a bunch of balloons! Emergency dispatcher Wulong. Enemies are landing in Nanjing. We're closing in to attack them. What's going on? Yep. Okay. I kind of wish I had Dennis. Or, I mean, I wish I had another sniper in the other firing group. But it's fine. It's fine. I could have probably outfitted one of these characters as a sniper if I really, really wanted, but like I have too many gunners, generally speaking. But gunners are also very high DPS, so I'm not complaining too hard, right? It's like ultimately I could have made like probably Yun also a sharpshooter of sorts. Liddy. It's all thanks to me. Shut up, dude. You get out of here, you annoying child. Okay, let's take Nanjing quickly and get Emma. Okay. Oh, it's this guy again. Whole squad of them. And the young kid version. Don't rush it. You must take caution against them. Yeah, we beat you up last time pretty good. Poyang's to kill him. Let's go, Greg. Okay. Alright. Koski number 1. I mean, this should be easy. I'm gonna guess maybe if they throw some like reinforcements on us, we might be in a problem. In a little bit of a problem. I'm gonna assume that grenade launcher is gonna be a problem. So how about anti-fire? Right? That one guy had a grenade launcher on his shoulder. It's never a fun time. That doesn't do that much damage. Whatever. I'm not concerned. We'll be okay. Welcome back. It's Kaon. Alright. Couple tanks. Oh, that's a punchy guy. It's a Pierce guy. There's the fire. Well, are you winning? Yeah, we won the last fight quite handily, right? Heady with a couple tanks here. Maybe that one guy might come in, maybe not. Let's just get right in there, right? Bonk. Oh, come on. 63 more damage. I don't ask for much. This tank just shooting me right in the face and it's not doing anything, right? Like... I can't walk up on any of these, right? No, I can't. Okay. Not necessary, but, you know. Great. Just the tanks are coming in. Not a problem. Those things can't hit the broadside of the barn, so not concerned. of us out of range, but cool, one hit. It's just one little hit. I could move in if I wanted, but I think the play here is to do this. And using these guys, we can rush on up. Make a mess of them. I gotta deal with these tanks at the same time. I guess I can have Linny out there as well. I'm frankly not worried about these tanks, if I'm being quite honest, right? Actually, let's put... I want to have Linny be able to zoom through with his boosters. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do this. This guy can't punch or anything, I don't think, right? He only can punch or use his grenade launcher, so let's kill him first. This guy's just got a machine gun. This guy's a puncher. This guy is a huge problem. He hits very hard, but I have a shield, so I'll be okay. I can definitely last. I could just get right up on this guy first. But then I have to worry about the grenades hitting me, especially if I group up around this melee guy. I think this is the move. I think let's kill this guy first. That ain't gonna do much, right? I can also take Lee over here. Come on, ready to fire up. What happened? All right. Do I have enough reach? I don't think I do. Off by one. Fuck. Well. You know what? This is fine. Let's just do this. I mean, I blew up that arm that didn't have the weapon on it, so... Ow. Ooh, Ryogo taking a lot of hits. Okay, make sure I block that. Oof! I don't know where those tanks are going, but I'm not going to worry about them. Alright, let's get Ryogo in the mix. Ah, the placement of this is not great, but... It's 36% because this fucking tree's in the way. I need to start worrying about this guy though, right? So let's zoom over here. It's gonna use a shield if I do this. You know what? It's fine. Go ahead. Okay. You'll be fine. Let's continue this barrage on this grenade launcher guy. Complete whiff. Okay. Okay. How about a rate of fire up? Fantastic. Got him. See you later, dude. I love how hot this guy might as well be like Kazuki in terms of hot-headedness, right? Probably stand right here still with Linny. This guy's gonna shield again. Which, you know what? That's fine. You go right ahead. Okay. Let's shoot this guy back. Hit or miss. This could be bad or great. It's bad. Shit. Oh? Okay, this is a good retort, though. How about another one? Fuck yeah, and we got a confuse? Okay. How about another? You know, this medium combo computer, when it kicks in, it's pretty goddamn good. Oh shit, that guy's gonna try to punch Linny, I think. Also, this tank is trying to roll up on me. All right. That guy ran off, but... This guy, we shot off his gun, right? So he cannot shoot us back. He's only... Okay, he's only got his crappy melee, so let's stop worrying about him. Let's get over here. He's gonna shield. That's okay. He's only got one more. Let's do that. There we go. Cannot block anymore. Yeah, just get right in there. Give me something half decent. That's good. Oof. Kazuki might be in some trouble. But I think we'll be okay. I don't have a way to block this. If he hits me in the body, I'm super dead, so... Oh, initiative! That helps me a lot. And double assault! That helps me even more. I didn't get the body, though. Shit. Ah, well. It's fine. It's like, hey, do you want to throw his ability on even though he got blown up? It's fine. It's fine. Let's keep that. Yeah, you said 420 blazing. Yeah. It's fine. We're fine. We're fine. How much health this guy got left? Decent chunk. Let's see if Linny can finish this job. If not, blow up the left arm. I'm fine with that too. Well, didn't blow it up, but... This should do it. Or, yep, okay, there we go. We got the arm. So that guy is now combat ineffective, right? So let's come over here. Let's blow up this tank. Perfect. Love to see it. Love to see it. This guy can try if he wants, but, you know, he's not going to do shit with that hard blow attack. It's going to miss, even. That guy just has no arms, so... You know what? I'll block this, because what else am I going to use my shield for? Alright, let's finish off these fools, right? Good. How about another one? Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go, Lee. What's left on this guy? Just that? Well, you know what? We can take Linny over here. There we go. All right. They're dead. They're all super dose. I don't. Maybe this will be the last time we see them. I don't know. I don't know, right? Oh, Ryogo's like, this is it. This one's for blowing up Kazuki. All right. One and done. That couldn't have gone better, in my opinion. I mean, do I still get the platinum or not? Hell yeah, let's go. 100%. Easy game. Easy game. I'm actually a bit surprised I don't have, like, I'm not over leveled or anything like this, right? Because the game will tell you with that, like, weapon level penalty or whatever, right? Damn, we took too long. I would say you took just long enough, dude. How are the other units doing? They were delayed by the Wulong. Any word from the diversionary force? Don't worry, Emma's escape from Huangshan is headed this way. Okay, good. No problem. Easy. Alright, let's save, of course. Let's check our email one last time, right? I didn't do it before. Gotta check, right? There's like a lot of like storylines we have yet to wrap up. Like, again, this like Norman Bates thing, right? No new email. Well, Linny only got a couple of emails. Whatever. Marcus, your kids, they're still worried about you. Write them back again or something. God. All right. That seems like a good place to end the stream. Save here. Oh, where'd my music go? There it is. I'm appreciating these battles a little bit more. I'm not gonna lie, right? Like, I feel like for a bit, it's like battles were getting a little... The battles weren't moving at like a decent enough clip, and they weren't interesting enough to like always keep me engaged, right? Great stream. Hey, Super Granzaba, thank you so much for showing up, right? Super Granzaba, we are going to play some Metal Warriors, right? Did I get that name right? I'm pretty sure I got that name right. It's like the least Metal Marines. Yeah. I'm getting that screwed up with what's the other mech game? The game that's like rip-off Cybernator that was made by LucasArts. That one is Metal Warriors, right? That one is Metal Warriors. Yeah. So it's like Metal Warriors, Metal Marines, Metal Combat, and then Metal Jack. How many other metal games do we have in here? I think that's it when it comes to these mech games, right? Not to be confused with Robo Trek, of course, which also for some reason in Japan is named Slapstick, which is all I know about that game. Metal Gear Solid? It is funny. It's K-On! You know what? It's like, I think it'd be kind of neat if they put like a Super Nintendo version of like Metal Gear like 1 for the NES on like Super Nintendo. That would have been interesting. I wonder why they didn't try that, right? It's like it would have been able to do like, actually no, it wouldn't have been able to handle like Metal Gear on the PC 88, right? It probably wouldn't have been able to do that. Maybe a reduced version of it or something. That would have been neat. It's too bad. Metal Wolf Chaos? That game is not great. Metal Slater Glory, though. There's a Super Nintendo game with metal in it that I had to play still. Metal Slater Glory is, you know, a visual novel, obviously, but it's like the last quote-unquote licensed Super Nintendo game. MSX2, sorry. That's the version I was trying to think of. Sorry. Not PC 88. MSX2 version of Metal Gear got ported to Amiga and Genesis, so Super Nintendo might not be far. Yeah, maybe. I'd be curious, at least. I'd be curious. Anyways. That's enough for Front Mission today. We'll be back with more Front Mission on Monday, for sure. I think we're getting close, right? I don't think we're going to finish it next week, but I would expect the week after we'll be pretty damn close. If we get like, if I find myself be like really close to the end game, like I'll obviously like use a guide for reference to see how many fights I have left or whatnot. I might try to play this game on the weekend just to like finish it out, but like I'll let y'all know if that actually happens. I feel like, yeah, I gotta keep finishing off these guys. It's K-On! They're not gonna finish them off themselves. Stay tuned though for Thursday. Just like I was saying to Super Granzaba here, we're going to absolutely play Metal Marines. I have Super Granzaba, have you played Metal Marines before? Like, how much of this game are you familiar with yourself? Or are you just like, I've always, like, here's the funny thing, it's like, never? Okay. In that case, Super Granzaba, I'm also going to go in blind. Okay? It's like, I love to like ask people, it's like, hey, why did you pick this game? Right? You know, half the time it's like, I've never played it. I've always been curious. I just want to see someone else do it. Right? So it's like, if a person's like really familiar with it, then like, I'm more than happy to go in with like a little bit of like research. Right? Because if I go in with a little bit of research, then at least I can like bounce off the other person if they kind of like have an idea of what you're supposed to do, where things go, how interesting it gets, right? But if you've never seen this game before or never played it, or maybe you've only seen like screenshots or something, right? Then it's like, okay, let's go in fresh together, right? I find that to be super interesting in its own way. Because then also on top of that, if it's like really cool, or if by the end of like, you know, an hour or two or something like that, and I'm like, I feel like I don't really understand this game yet, I will just play it on my own time, and then I'll come back with it a second time, right? Then I can have like a super informed look and also a super fresh look going in, right? Because I think that's like a rare experience that to have with a video game often, right? It doesn't always make sense for me to like go look at a bunch of guides. Like, maybe at the most I'll read like the manual, or I might read the manual on stream, because looking at the manual is also a lot of fun, right? That's probably what I'll end up doing. So it's like, I think it's interesting to experience that stuff together in that way. It's also your pick, so I like to make that more interesting for the viewer as well. So it's Kaon asking, Super James Pond 2, Robocod when? It's Kaon. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's James Pond 3 that you think is worse, right? And you think James Pond 2 is better. And then it doesn't count as mecha. It doesn't. James Pond is not a mecha in that he's a cyborg, right? Like RoboCop. RoboCop is a cyborg, not a mech. Crucially. Screenshots look fun. Yeah, the screenshots, it's like, it looks wild. Super Granza. I'm super curious. But yeah, James Pond 2, look, well, I've had Fonk asking me about this as well. It's Kaon. It's like, I have to do an Amiga port stream. I have to do it soon. So like maybe next week, right? Maybe next week. We'll see how much. I fully expect like Metal Marines to take the majority of the stream on Thursday, because it's an RTS. It's not going to be a light experience, right? It's like when I play RPGs, Super Granzaba, around these parts. Like, I usually let them just take up the whole stream, right? So like I'll play them for like 2, 3, maybe even 4 hours, maybe even longer if I decide after like I need to play this game more, right? I make it a 2-parter or something, like I did with like Tokimeki Memorial, because that game is incredible to say the least. So we'll see. But like next week, more than likely, yeah, like I have an Amiga ports stream. If not, sorry, I probably shouldn't say Amiga ports. It's probably more accurate. I just said like games of the EU is what I'll say. It's Kaon, right? Let's take a look here at my rundown list of what I have collected. Super Granzba, the quickest way to do that would be tinyurl.com/SNES ranking, right? Of course, it would be helpful if I actually went to my list and not my Twitch tags. But anyways, doesn't all have to be Chuck Rock and James Pond? No, I want to play good games that day too. It's Kaon, I know. I want to play Lemmings for sure. I want to play Another World. I might even want to play Flashback if we have time. I doubt we'll have time to play both Flashback and Another World in the same show. Unless I really hate some of these games, I don't want to play them anymore, right? Like perhaps a Chuck Rock or a James Bond. But boy, do I really want to play like again, not necessarily even Amiga ports. It's Kaon, right? Like I want to play Civilian. I want to play Syndicate. I want to play, unfortunately, Alfred Chicken, right? I want to at least see what the hell is Megalomania, right? We got to see Zool. We got to see Pinball Fantasies. We got to see Wolfchild. I got to play the Chaos Engine. Or Soldier of Fortune, obviously. Speedball 2, right? Does SNES get other Doom games? I know the Genesis definitely got it. I don't know if the Super Nintendo version did or didn't. It might have been. I don't know. Again, there's a lot of games. And as I typically like to structure those shows, which most people know, right? It's like I have one game that I make kind of what I think is going to be the headliner, right? The one game that I think I can talk about the most, or is the good one at the very least, right? And then the rest of it, we kind of play it by ear. Not play it by ear, but it's like games that I know that are like, okay, these are like categorically similar, or they're games that I know are like games I wouldn't play on another show otherwise because they're not necessarily a headliner of some kind, right? So like Lemmings, that's a headliner. Flashback or Another World, also possibly a headliner. Chaos Engine, maybe, maybe not. Zool, definitely not. Chuck Rock, absolutely not. Alfred Chicken, absolutely not. The Firemen, probably not, but I'll probably spend a lot of time in the Firemen, that's for sure, right? Savalian and Megalomania, I have no idea, so we'll see. But next Thursday, stay tuned for that. We're going to play, obviously, some Metal Marines and figure out what the hell that is. And then, obviously, I have a couple other games on the wheel still that we can throw on, seeing how time goes with that game, right? And yeah, I think that'll be a lot of fun. 6 p.m. Eastern, as always. Check your local listings, depending what time zone you're in. But, of course, this episode will be archived over at youtube.com/@RJLee. Go over there, like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you're watching this on the VOD, come on over to twitch.tv/RJLee. Give me a follow over here. It's also free. Get a notification every time I go live. Of course, if you want to support me, you can always do so with a Twitch subscription if you wish. That goes towards the subscriber goal of bonus streams. One half of that is video game related. The other half of that is the Playlist LP. Sorry. Curate 1 2 hours worth of music and play my guitars back there using Rocksmith, of course, using all the fine custom DLC from the fine folks over at Custom Forge. Of course, you want to bypass all that business, pass me a tip and or donation as always. There is, yes, The Fireman is made by Human Entertainment, but it was only released in the EU. Weird. Of course, tip or donation, there's links down below in my Twitch panels. You can click on that. There is Curious Facer, says click your tip right. That just goes to my personal stream elements page. You can pass me a tip just directly through PayPal. That is me most direct ways for me. Thank you so much, everyone who's ever done that. Of course, by doing so, in my other show, Let's Rank almost every Super Nintendo game, as we've been talking about. A $20 tip or 8 gift subs or 2,000 bits will let you have the ability to suggest a Super Nintendo game for yourself and have to play as soon as possible. Or much like, obviously, Super Granzaboma very generously did pass me a whole lot of gift subs. So I'm like, you know what? More than happy to, put you right in there because I'm not currently playing anyone else's game right now. Oh, sorry, I'm not currently playing any suggested Super Nintendo games in the queue right now. So more than happy to adjust accordingly, right? Of course, as long as I'm not playing someone else's game, as long as I'm not, at the very end of a show, as long as we are doing Let's Rank almost every Super Nintendo game, that's when I'll play your game as soon as possible. Thank you so much, everyone who's ever donated. Of course, you want to go see the full list of Super Nintendo games first, so you can go to tinyurl.com/SNES ranking, because you really gotta know. In its Kaons parlance, Kirby Superstar. Why did I only rank it as number 50 out of 222? I think it's because it's a little mid. Although 50 is not a mid-game make, in my opinion. But some people around here will think 50 is not high enough. So make sure you go check it out for yourself and see why that is. Look, there's a lot to like in this game. I just don't think it's as good as all these other very fantastic games. That's really just the point. That's really just it. I'm sorry. It does not get any more complicated than that. The issue with Superstar is not Superstar being a 50. I mean, look, it's not as good as Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I'm sorry. It's just not. It's my issue. Super boring world. Well, that's, hey, look. It's count. You're going to have a lot of people not agree with you on that, and that's your opinion. That's fine. A lot of it don't agree with me about Ken Griffey Jr.'s baseball either, right? I think this is an extremely mid baseball game. I'm sorry. It's got fun big sprites, but it's not as good as GQ Powerful Pro Yaku 3. Not even close. Not even close. All right, let's get out of here. Thank you so much, Aaron, for joining me. Stick around. We'll raid Lit after this, right? I'm pretty sure Liv is still going. Probably. We'll check. But we got to end the recording first. So, hey, VOD, thank you so much for joining me. Wonderful as always. Love to see it. Love to see it. But for now, I'll see you next week for more Front Mission. We'll see you on Thursday for the Super Nintendo games, right? All right, y'all. Peace. Have a good one. And take care of yourselves. Later.